Yeah. So, as we begin, we gonna shout out everybody that's here. Sure. The whole Say Something team, Asia, John, my brother DJ Cash, doing the voice of Virginia, Better Ask Somebody, Fusion. We got my artist here, Jordan Evans.
Good.
Jordan, tell them where you from.
Richmond, through and through. Born and raised for sure.
I did hear it in the song.
Of course.
What part of Richmond you from?
Southside, but I moved to Chesterfield when I was young.
Every time I ever asked anybody what part of Richmond they're from, I expect them to say Southside.
Yeah, that's where the
majority. I don't really know a lot about Richmond, but I do know about the Southside.
Yeah, that's where the majority of us are from.
So all y'all from Southside?
Nah.
Oh, you said you from Chester?
He's not even from Virginia.
Oh, so you from Louisiana when you told me? Oh yeah. But yeah. Shout out. And where you from? You said the Bronx?
Yeah, he from New York.
The Bronx, boogie down. So you got all types of different people as far as your team, different styles, different cultures. So are these who you roll with when it comes to music, as far as like when it's time to shoot a video, it's time to do some sort of brand work, teamwork?
Right,
is this your squad?
Yeah, this is who I roll with anything, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Music, not music, regular life, this is who I roll with through and through, you know what I'm saying? They just happen to, be creative and have an eye for, shit that looks good. So they can, they help out whenever they can.
So what do you do other than rap?
Produce, model at one point. I just do anything creatively I do except for drawing and painting. Anything else like wrote a play, directing, anything creative and that's in the entertainment field I've done or have experience in.
So you produce, do you make any of the beats for your music?
I've made a few.
What about the song we shot the video for?
No, that was I bought that one.
You bought that one? Shout out to producer, man.
Yeah, shout out to producer.
You bought it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
There's a difference between, you know what I'm saying, when you rip that joint, take that joint, you bought it, you know what I'm saying? I got a relationship.
Hey, I got it. Shout out to Miss Aaliyah Coleman on the background vocals as well.
Oh, that's you in the background?
Yeah.
On the song? Oh yeah, you talented dude. You in the video, you in the background. That's what we do. All right, so Fuck Love, man. Give me the story behind the song, which is the video that we shooting for those who don't know. Let's get the story behind Fuck Love. Cause you just saying fuck love, man. We love love, so
I love love.
Really do. We just gotta clear the air on the situation.
You really gotta try for love, but no, it's really nothing malicious. It was just I just recently went through a breakup, and I felt like, in that relationship, I didn't have enough time to really focus on being an actual artist. So this was the first time I could actually think clearly and put my thoughts together on a song. So I just kind of spoke my mind of how I was feeling about her and how I felt about how the relationship went. And when it came to the chorus, it was just kind of fuck love. You know what I'm saying?
That's too general for me. I need to know what made you start writing the song. I need to know that moment in your, man, fuck it. I mean, I'm an artist, so with me, when I, write a song like that,
you know the questions.
It usually got a little tingle before you start writing it. Man, you gotta get that out.
I was pissed. I was just pissed. I was blown. I just felt like, with everything that we went through, you can't just do me like that, and I'm not saying no shit about it. You know what I'm saying? You know who I am. You know how I make music. You know what I talk about. And for you to carry this relationship towards the end of how you did. Fuck love. Fuck you. You feel me?
God damn.
It's simple as that. It's not even on and I still I don't hate her. I really don't. But in terms of how this song is, it's it had to happen. It had to come out some way. I was either gonna say it in the song or say it to her. So
makes sense. Has she heard the song?
She heard 8 bars and fucking hated it. Yo, I shit you not. We argued, I think she's tried every way to contact me. And she, I don't like blocking people, but so I unblocked her. And she heard 8 bars. She was like, "Are you fucking serious?" Are you're telling our business to the world?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to know what 8 bars made her stop the song. I've done a song about my lady, and she likes it when I get, she thinks I get creative and upset at the same time. She like being amused no matter what.
No, she only wanted me to mention her in the song if it was positive. She didn't want no negative connotations.
I mean, that's human.
That's human, but like, still, choices and consequences.
And the consequences, fuck love, the song, the video, the interview. Damn. Shorty, whoever you are out there, Jordan on your ass.
I'm really not. I swear, I have no hatred for her. I really don't.
Nah, the effort behind, you got you pushing the song, you pushing the message.
It is.
You pushing the words.
It's definitely fucked up. Is there another camera? It's definitely fucked up. Like, that shit it's not for me right now. So
in the scenes in the video, we have a scene in the video. Is that like a representation of the relationship in the scene, or is that just for the visual?
It's a representation of the relationship. It's what it would have been if we were actually in person when it happened. Because that's basically how the conversation went over the phone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Jesus. All right, y'all. We'll keep looking for this video because it's gonna come out. And I think it's dope. And that led me to asking the questions about the song and the video before we go into more about you. So, Jordan Evans, is that your real name, stage name?
Yeah, that's my government.
Government. A lot of people don't run with their government.
I didn't for the longest.
My name is my government too, but as well as my artist John, my cousin, bro, you know what I'm saying, John McCall. Look, I told you make your name that joy. I was just for the record, you know what I'm saying. I was like, your name is fire.
These three told me the same exact shit.
But it's like with him, it's like I know him and his art is him. Ain't no point of having no nickname behind it. This you. This all on the table. Is that the same with you, where they say, hey, bro, you should just run with this because it's you?
Yeah, and the fact that my last name is corny as shit. No funny shit.
Hold on. That's not your last name?
No, it's my former name. Like
my
No.
I was like, bro went for the last name, not the first.
No, Mom, I love you.
No, so what was your last stage name then?
JoJo the Rapper.
JoJo the Rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to change that. I ain't gonna hold you. You had to change that. Oh yeah, well if it was 8th grade, 7th grade, everybody had their time.
It was literally my Instagram name for like 7 years. So when I started making music, it just stuck. And then I tried to make it unstick.
You make good music. Like ever since I've heard you from the beginning, I'm glad you reached out so we can go toward with the process. But I really like your music. Who was your influence on how you making music? Like who you listen to? Who influenced you, inspired you?
Really, right now it's a lot of Drake. Recently, it's been a lot of Young Thug for some reason.
I like the Free
Thug for sure.
Probably did the shit, but
Nah, fuck that. Free Thug.
Hey, look, they let niggas off all the time with shit that they did or didn't do allegedly. Free Thug for the greater good of the community, man.
But shit, it's a lot of. Nah, he OD. He OD.
Free Melly?
Free Melly?
I
don't know if I can say Free
Melly. I can't say that Melly gonna have an impact that Thug would if he was free.
Oh no, for sure. But I just like his music.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. By the time I like this music, he was already in jail. You feel me? My cousins, my little brothers and sisters, they the ones who put me on. They like put me on, and the first song obviously was "Murder on My Mind." I'm like. My little brother's like 15, like murder on my mind. I'm like, God damn, this what these kids listening to?
Absolutely.
I'm like, is this what these kids are thinking?
Was blasting that shit.
But I actually listened to the song, and it's actually really a well-composed song. It just so happened that's what it's about.
It's just he's talking about murder on his mind.
On his mind, and apparently it got out to that car that he was in too, because that's the story. Yeah, man. I mean. What you think about, all of the stuff against him with, it's just a whole lot of evidence against, bro.
Against Melly?
Yeah.
I wish the best but that shit. free that guy. But he I don't know. It's not looking too hot for Cuz right now. Hasn't like I might get this wrong, but hasn't he like any facing death penalty?
Death penalty, man. Killed his friend's execution style, so allegedly. Allegedly. So with him, I guess that was his friends, or I know they was in a group together. And I'm just gonna use that to segue. And like in Richmond, especially with the Voice of Virginia, I met a lot of people from Richmond or from 804. Because a lot of people say I'm not from Richmond, I'm from 804. And obviously I thought that was all the same, other than like some counties that surrounding it that I knew of. Like I knew Carolinas, 804, some parts of it or whatever. Though they rep it if they're not. But what Richmond artists that do you like or collab with, enjoy?
I swear I'm about to say none but underground names.
No, please, that's what we want. We want the underground names.
Sorry. It's so many. Lloydo 2 times. Lloydo 2 times for sure. Shout out my guy for real. Who else do I listen to? I don't know Cuz personally, but FNF Chop, hard as fuck.
Shout out Chop. He was in Fredericksburg with some of the artists that I know shooting a video. So shout out FNF Chop, man. Showing love.
Huh?
I'm gonna take the body language. I ain't even gonna press it.
No.
So you said FNF Chop, Lloydo 2 times. What was the first person you said?
Suki Zari. That was like one.
Suki Zari?
Yeah, we started this shit together for real.
Well, shout out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's another point of the Voice of Virginia. I want people like me to meet people like them and make good music and not be, it's just because where they from. Some people just really like, I didn't even know where you was from when I heard your music. And then I heard that song where you say it. You feel what I'm saying? You can spell it out clearly. Yep. But, it's good for people like me from Fredericksburg to talk to people like you from Richmond, but we in Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Voice of Virginia for real.
It's really, artists need to grow and meet each other. And it was so funny because while we was coming here, I'm like, yo, there's parts of Virginia I never seen before or heard of while we getting here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm like, dang, this is what people that's outside of VA think of VA when we here.
Yeah.
Like, or when they're not here. And it's so much different. You got Richmond, you got places like Norfolk and places like this. This is a nice, beautiful place. You feel me? Shout out.
Shout out to 75 for better though.
And how long have you been here?
2 years now.
Just for school, or
I'm
you
just
came?
for school.
So have you met any artists out here that you like?
Yeah, it's that list is long as hell. Mo Woods, Tamira, Teasy, Kazi. The front of your
shout out Kazi. Shout out Ward Woods too. He was on he submitted to the Voice of Virginia. He participates. I don't know him personally.
Yeah,
but
Mo Woods hard as fuck.
Okay.
Darren G, Khalif Bryant, PTK. This list.
It's a lot of these artists that I've came across in the Voice of Virginia, man. So
I'm saying, y'all niggas have to go check out every last one.
For sure. We definitely gonna make sure that happens. Are any of them? Have you made music with any of them, or do you plan to?
Yeah, I've made music with a lot of them. None of us released yet, but I have a lot more in plan to do with than I actually have so far. Just a lot of stuff in the works so far, like waiting on verses to get back, type shit.
How long does it take you to write a verse?
Depends on how I'm feeling and how high I am.
Give me a range between those depends.
How long is the verse?
16 bars.
Honestly, give me 10 minutes.
I can believe that.
What would you say? 10 minutes? Is this 16? Give or take?
Yeah, me personally, I'm just making 30 minutes.
Oh, so you rap too? Oh, but you write.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. We got work, man. All of us gotta work. That's the whole point of this, obviously. But I just always want to get that person to see themselves in a different light, and also to grow as an artist. So you write. You said it's gonna take you 30 minutes. You write. You say it's gonna take you 10 minutes. So how long does it take you to record?
Oh, I'm a perfectionist, so I'll record all night. I'll do the same line over. like 80 times easy. If I don't feel, I'll do it until it feels right. You know what I mean? I don't really set a time limit. I've recorded some songs in 30 minutes. I've recorded some songs in 4 days. So it's just, it all depends on what like the genre is, how many layers I'm going for, the feel of it, all that shit.
My man is like that. He'll record one song over and over and over.
You gotta get it right.
And I ain't mad at him because he's taught me. You feel me? I write in 10 minutes and I want to record it in 15. I want it to be done.
Yeah,
But
I used to be saying
I've learned by taking his advice and taking others' advice to take your time, or don't settle for it if it can sound better.
Right.
Don't settle. So, who are the artists that you would like to work with as you grow in this music career?
You talking about like famous or local?
Both.
Every name I just said I want to work with. When it came to like name 757 rappers and 804 ones, but Jid for sure.
Shout out. I like him.
Obviously Drake. that always goes without saying for real. Low key. Wayne. Oh well, Wayne's not that crazy. I feel like I gotta look at my phone just to think of some more people. Baby, Dirk, that's always a given.
Baby and Dirk.
Yachty, because Yachty's ridiculously different. I need to work with Yachty.
I can see you working with Yachty. Yeah, just if I looked at you, you know what I'm saying? But I like Yachty. I did not like him at first, but it seemed like he found his lane. Because I'm not going to say that I liked him and he rubbed off on me. He got better.
Yeah, no,
You know what I'm saying? He got better enough to like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Seddy Hendrix.
who's that?
Somebody else I want to work. He's from Jacksonville.
Oh, Seddy
Yeah.
Hendrix? Gotta check him out. I haven't even heard of him. That's all right, though. Seddy Hendrix, Jacksonville. That's something new. I have never heard anybody say his name.
Yeah, he's crazy. Check it out. That nigga's crazy. For sure.
So, I seen you, when you submitted to the Voice of Virginia, I seen you on a beach doing like a promo freestyle.
Yeah.
What was that?
Okay.
Like I had never, it looked good, like as far as the display and, the ad. So I just wanted to look into that. What was going on? Was that an event?
So, if we're thinking about the same thing, I believe that was I was supposed to have an EP coming out, and that was just a promo for it. But shout out to Aaron and his ops for working that out for me. They was able to get that commercial to air on live TV. So
Ooh, that's all right.
So yeah, that's all that was. That was just an ad to like kind of get ready for what was coming. Then some shit.
It looked like an event to me.
It was.
It looked like you was at an event, so the presentation of it was dope. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. So I kind of expected it to be more, but that's what it's about, though. You know what I'm saying? You make it look like what it is.
Yeah.
And I was about to. Damn, what was I about to say? How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since around 2017. I've been professionally making music since 2019. About 6 years now. Kind of like off and on.
I like that answer. I've been rapping since third grade. He said
I've been rapping since third grade. I've been actually doing something with it since 2017.
Do you remember one of your first rhymes?
You can.
Let me hear it.
Let me hear that shit.
Swag so fly, it's out of this world.
Yeah.
Out of this universe.
You should know this girl.
Swag so official.
All you
I'm not
need.
even mental. When you put the baseline, you should learn the
Fundamentals.
Oh, that's hard.
Third grade.
Hey, for real? So, I take it y'all known each other since third grade?
This one like our best friend since third grade.
Third grade. All right, so, dang, bruh. You remember my first rhyme? I don't expect you to. I just think it's dope that I asked him what his first rhyme was. His friend knew it. That's fire. Like, that's... And then he slid it like he knew a couple of the words at the end. Like, once he realized it was official, he like, yeah.
I couldn't remember it.
But that's hard, bro. Like, so, though he's your friend, and you remember this first rhyme, have you always been a fan of his?
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't always had good friend fans. You know what I'm saying? I got like friend competition and friend criticism. You feel what I'm saying? So it's always like, man, you good, but you know, I'm better, or it ain't all that, or it's not on the radio, or you not famous. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, these would be my friends too. Like friends that I was just with yesterday. I used to tell me all the time. You feel me? I mean, you know, we didn't have that, growing up, we didn't have that sensitive, you know, support me vibe. You know what I'm saying? You either was like that or you wasn't, and they was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Especially if you had especially if you had somebody who like you want to listen to your music and they listen to like at this time Dipset or Jewels or whatever. Niggas like, you ain't Jewels. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But that used to fuel me. I feel like I'm one of the greatest rappers that I ever do it at this point.
Type shit.
You feel me? But I ain't had no friends that was pumping me up like remembering my rhymes. It was more so like me and my man, we used to battle every day to the point we was just like, dog. People used to be like, y'all just battle. And we battle every day silently in the corner, in our, you know what I'm saying, not on camera and not in front of people. So when people be like, y'all should battle, niggas is looking at each other like, bro,
hell no.
This is my sparring partner. You know what I'm saying? And the things that we say to each other in private cannot
You said, damn sure.
cannot come out in the public. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's what the era we came up in, battle rapping. So, you know,
I've always wanted to do that. I've always
I had to stop. She used to lead me to fights. She used to lead me to fights all the time.
I broke up. My whole friend group broke up because a nigga got buck wanted to battle rap. I was like, all right, man, you might want to chill. Nigga like, nah, fuck that. We good. Say whatever the fuck he said. Cuz was crying after this.
Battle rap is so different now compared to what it was. Cause like when we first started rapping, like Smack DVD was like first coming out. Yeah, like, so we had the Loaded Lux, Murdered Mook, and then it turned into like a global entity where I seen yesterday like Philippines battle rapping and things like that.
That's
so
right.
it just goes so far and it's so wide of a thing now. Like, you know, I don't see people get beat up. I don't see people pull out their guns no more because people used to do all that shit before. Like even on Smack, they used to beef with you on Smack. Like they'll cut the battle and be like, yeah, this nigga was a bitch ass nigga the whole time anyway. I knew his baby moms from back in the hood. Shit be crazy, man. So, you know, all I say that to say, man, we grew up in a battle-tested, my friend ain't give a fuck about my rhymes in the beginning. So I think that's dope, man. I think that's lit. He knew more of it than you did.
For sure. He probably do that for about, a few other songs.
I know a couple of his freestyles from like the 80s. That's one thing about it, though. If he send me something, I'm like, yo, this not it. I'm gonna tell you this not it. I'm not going to just gas him.
It's happened before.
I want him to be the biggest rapper after that. I want him to be the biggest rapper.
I like that.
I'm not going to be a yes man to that. You know what I'm saying? But when you're a yes man, that's when it starts going downhill.
For sure.
The quality drops.
Which is exactly what I was saying. You know, my fans was like, man, fuck your music. Like I'm joking. I'm hyping it. But that's how they, you know what I'm saying? It was just battle time, bro. Like it was just like, you good, but I want to get better. And then it's like as we got older, we started like, hey, bro, we good. Like it's a we thing now. Now I look at them like, you know, iron has sharpened iron the whole time. So I just think, man, you know, you got a good support system. They seem to be legit behind you, not just behind you, just in case you blow. You know what I'm saying? Seem to go deep. And I think that your foundation is gonna keep catapulting you the way you're trying to go, bro.
For sure, man. That's why I keep these niggas everywhere I go. For sure.
They good people, man. You know, I hope to see y'all in other places and other situations. And we gonna do some music together.
Sure.
We gonna do some music with him. We gonna put together these, you know, we gonna push this whole Voice of Virginia package thing out. You're really gonna be the first artist to actually receive their package. Right. Some people, you know, one of the winners that we had before, he said he wanted to do a video in March. You know, I don't know what happened, but I guarantee you after he sees yours, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
That'll be a little more motivation.
Yeah, man, we'll definitely figure it out. Y'all got any like brands or business things that y'all do outside of the music?
Y'all got Mr. Fashion Man. You got any brands that you want? that you're into outside of this shit? Don't let me fool you. That's Mr. Put that shit on. Shout out Cardi Amir.
Also, I'm out for my man's PT, Forever Icy. He really big. He really
Shout out Forever Icy for
Shout out Forever Icy. Yeah, man, we gotta get all this information so we can link up and continue to grow. Did you make that hoodie or did you design that hoodie that you're wearing?
No, that's a spider hoodie. Yeah, that's Young Thug shit.
Hey, look, man,
That's a
I ain't
spider
know.
hoodie.
Did you know? Yeah, I was about to say you would be the one who know. Yeah.
I wanted that shit. That motherfucker $500.
$500.
That's a nah. Yeah.
Do you know about $500 hoodies?
I'm just starting to giving a fuck what I wear. I be in pajama pants and slides all the time because I ain't gonna pull this shit. I'm not gonna.
So as a like a hip hop artist, do you feel like you would have to change your wardrobe to
Probably,
do it the way you want to do it?
Probably.
And who is your fashion sense? Like who you look to in a fashion sense, like where I can see
That I would want to dress like?
Yeah.
Smino, Yachty.
Yachty, they say Yachty the best dressed person right now. They like for real.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
I ain't never seen him dress. He's hooping.
His fits are the same.
The last time I checked, Key Glock was the freshest nigga that I seen.
Yeah, Key.
Are you a sneakerhead?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Jordan?
Low key Fire Red 5 is my favorite Jordan of all time. Easy.
Is it Fire Red 5?
Yeah, that's just more like a nostalgic. I know I'm probably biased because that was my first ever Jordan I ever been like.
Nah, you supposed to be biased, bro. It's your favorite.
Yeah, that's it.
Like my favorite was a 12, and I never had it for a long time. Never had it, and then I finally got it. I probably had them for like a year. Them joints look like I freshly got them every time. Like I put them shit back in the box. I'd be like,
that's the one pair of shoes.
Like I love them shit
at all times. I think I had my first pair when I was like 13. Grew out of them shits. Petrol hits. Them shits re-released in 2020.
So I got a question for you about these Yeezy Crocs. Are they comfortable?
As fuck. You can hoop in these.
Would you perform in them?
I have. I have. Multiple times.
Would you recommend somebody performing them?
It depends on what type of performance. Like if you make the type of music that like you don't have to do too much jumping or anything. Like you wouldn't fuck up the shoe because this shit be thin as hell. So like if you do too much jumping or running around, if you want to stage dive, that shit probably coming out. But like if you're just gonna kind of be on stage, like kind of letting your energy control the room as far as like your actual movements, yeah, they're perfectly fine. You can move around, walk, they're perfectly fine.
Do you prefer performing or recording?
Recording.
Why?
I feel like it's more intimate. I'm more comfortable. I can try new shit, and you know, if it doesn't come out good, it's just me. But
have you ever fucked up performing? Like noticeably?
Nah.
I have.
Nah. I have not messed up that bad.
I mean, it ain't changed nothing, but I'm like I guess in the sense of being a perfectionist, I've definitely fucked up. I fucked up and like forgot the whole song. Like it was new though, you know what I'm saying? It was like I had just did it. You remember this? The one time we performed together and I messed up the whole song. Like it was dark, nobody could really tell. You know what I'm saying? I was picking it up, but I knew it was terrible. It was terrible. Nah, it was terrible. But luckily though, the situation was terrible too. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? Only we know that happened, but
type of shit.
You know, yeah, but I already know being in front of a whole bunch of people, we gonna get that right for sure.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna ask you, do you have any other projects coming up? Anything new?
Yep. It's as good a time as any to officially talk about it. It's 2 projects coming up. 1 EP, 1 album. Before the Party is the EP, and the Party Goes On is the album. The premise of it is the party represents your life. And what we talk about in the album is a lot of relationships, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, you know, a lot of real life scenarios. But like, just like a party, if you still want to like go through all the shit that you're going through and still want to go out tonight, you're still dealing with that. So we're talking about like being in the function or like being somewhere with a lot of people, but you're just mentally, you know, like real life everyday people.
I like the concept. Now I'm about to ask you 2 questions, and they're a little critical thinking about the party as life. Who's the artist of the party, and who's the DJ of the party in life?
Who's the artist?
Like that, I guess I would be the main character. Kind of answer my own question, but
Well, the main character would be like the listener. It'd be me, but like it'd really be like the listener, because you're putting yourself in those shoes. It's like, damn, how would I feel? How would I feel if I just got my heart broken, but I'm still, they hitting my phone talking about, yo, Joe, you ready? and I want to make sure, I want to act like everything is normal, but really, shit hurts.
I'm gonna re-ask the question. I kind of got a better way about how I'm trying to put it. If life is a party, what song is the DJ playing?
Any of the 12 that's on the album.
I like that answer. So give me 2 songs that I would need to be looking forward to on the album.
Fuck Love, for sure.
The video. Okay.
And the outro. Party Goes On.
Does the outro have a hook?
Yep. Very memorable.
I don't really know a lot of outros that got hooks. So I'm looking forward to it, bro. Any features on the album? You? Other than Fuck Love?
No, it depends. It's some other shit we gotta figure out, but right now she's only on Fuck Love. But that can very well change.
Alright. How long have y'all known each other?
2 years now?
Y'all met at school?
Yeah.
Makes sense. School, you've been here for 2 years. That's what's up. Alright. And when does the album drop?
We're shooting for December. EP hopefully by the end of the summer, if everything comes together correctly.
EP by the end of the summer?
EP by the end of the summer. Album hopefully December.
You said album got 12 tracks?
12 songs for sure.
So you already know what the album gonna be like already.
I've been working on this project for 2 years. Since I've known her, I've been working on this project.
I can't wait to hear it then. Because
Yeah,
the projects that take the longest usually be the best.
Yeah, everything just needs to sound. It's that perfect. You keep coming back to that perfection. Everything just needs to sound perfect.
So in your album mode, do you make like 50 songs and choose 12?
To be honest with you, I really let life just decipher like how I'm gonna go about this. Like if I'm in a space where I'm kind of like, I can make a whole bunch of songs over and over, like back to back to back, and they're all high quality. Yeah, but like most recently, I feel like my album mode has just been kind of like slow and like really make sure everything hits right. Like 60 track songs, like
60 recording tracks?
Hella lame. She be there. She can tell you. We be scrolling for a minute.
Do you engineer too?
Yep.
So you willing to engineer 60 tracks for yourself?
I'm willing to do anything to make it at this point.
Would you do? Nah, don't do that. I see so many things lately that say don't be willing to do every or anything to get it.
I'm talking about like it's like as far as like working on my personal
Nah, I feel you. I just when you said it, it just
I was shocked actually.
it was on a movie I just watched. Praise This. Quavo was like, "Hey yo, I didn't think he was that type to do anything."
Nah,
I like to share. I like to share that though because we play the streets. You know what I'm saying? We play like everybody want money, and there's a lot of crazy shit that come with wanting to get money. We just, of course, everybody talking about the Snowfall finale.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's how the game go though, for real. And it's crazy too because so many people like, was rooting for the main character because they allow you to get attached to the main character, even though you know what I'm saying. The last 2 or 3 episodes, he killed like 10 people. It was like, damn, bro, like, bro.
Like you do something you do, you probably
That's what I'm saying. It's a big topic, bro. It's a topic, and I just been in a different space when it comes to like looking at how money changes everything, whether it be people, situations. It's supposed to be for good, but once you want too much of it, that's when it, and I don't even know how to tell you what's too much, what's not.
Yeah, that's all.
But I just know whatever end up being too much is when they start attacking you for it. When they start taking it, you start coming up with different taxes, bills, and everything. So just keep your integrity on making it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But so you say would you engineer a 60-track record for somebody else?
If they paid you. Yeah.
Do you advertise like your internet services?
I used to. My freshman year, I used to record a lot of people. Like they used to do, but they wouldn't like their songs wouldn't take that long, so I really wouldn't mind it. Just quick little come up off of $50. Straight.
So you engineer, you produce, you rap, you kind of sing out here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if you know, do you sing or you just play with it?
What?
You said you be hitting the notes. Like Jodeci?
Nah,
Drake?
I'm not there. Drake.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't sing at first. That's a fun fact. I really taught myself how to sing.
I'm working on it. I can understand that being real. My voice is low, so it's like I've learned that I gotta do lower notes. Like I have to, the higher singing sound better in my mind.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Like when people hit higher notes, it's music to their ears. Yeah. No pun intended. But lower notes, I've realized it's more so like a vibration that you gotta keep within yourself. Mm. I ain't fully finished teaching myself how to sing yet. I'm just figuring out what I learned.
I've gradually gotten better over the years, but even like when I first started singing, holy fuck, that shit was pretty bad. I feel bad for anybody that had to hear that shit, honestly.
Damn.
That was bad. Yeah. See?
I mean, you taught yourself, so I can just imagine what you had to go through.
Yeah. Shit, we here now.
I had one more question. Do you ever plan on retiring from music?
No. And the reason I say that is because this is an integral part of my life at this point. Like, this is what I do for, like, therapy, comfort, peace. Like, making music is really a part of me, man. I don't think, and if I stop making music, then I feel like I would just lose that part of me. Because I put so much into it, and like it's guided me along this far.
Damn. My man said integral. I'm taking that. That's how you know you're in college. Integral. And I use some vocabulary, bro, but integral, I'm rolling with that. For real. All right. I'm wrapping this up, but I'm gonna ask you. I noticed you mentioned Drake a lot. I love Drake. What's your 3 favorite Drake songs?
Child's Play, Do Not Disturb.
Yo, you naming joints I did not expect him to name at all.
And I want to say it's a song I want to say, but it's only the first half of the song. Cameras.
I just listened to that the other day.
Cameras. Honorable mention is Not You Too, though.
Bro, you got some deep joints. All of them joints is deep. Like as far as emotion.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. All right. And I got 2 more questions and I'm done, for real. For the people that's gonna be looking for your music, what message do you want to send to them, your fans, or your future fans?
So what message do I want to send to them?
As your artist, obviously.
Just know that everything that you hear from me is me. It's a part of me. I put my everything into that. You know what I mean? So hate it, love it. It's me. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at that. And my last question is for somebody that's younger than you, behind you, an artist that may look up to you in the rap field. What kind of advice would you give them?
Don't get discouraged with this shit. Like you'll hit walls, and you'll hit walls and points where you just don't like nothing's coming to you anymore, and it's gonna feel like you want to give up sometimes type shit. But I don't know. I feel like the best shit I've ever heard that helped me at least get through that is like, you haven't failed, you just haven't been trying long enough. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Just keep pushing your shit, because you never know who's listening to you, you never know who's watching you, you never know who's looking up to you, who thinks the world, like you never know. So just keep on putting that same energy and that same effort into your music, because it'll come to you. You know what I mean?
I can agree with that. Full-fledged, because me never giving up on music has allowed me to sit down with you. Real talk. It's led me all the way to meeting you for the first time, to being in this place doing an interview, which I never expected to do. The video, I feel like it's gonna be fire. And I can honestly say it started from plugging up a computer and a computer microphone and just talking, spitting.
Yeah.
Spitting your feelings, trying to enhance your skill or whatever. So I agree with that, man. And thank you for your time.
For sure. Anything.
Thank you for, giving us a good quality concept for the video. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Everybody else, tune in to Better Ask Somebody. Always visit shopsaysomething.com. We about to start dropping shit every week. Shout out to my bro, Cash, John, Asia, my team, his team, Aaliyah, Trayvon, Aaron. Good people, man. Fuck love coming out soon. But we love love though. Better ask somebody.
Love, but fuck love.
Yeah. We done.